Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. Before we get started, we have to do my price foot mission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but everyone is still not subbed yet. So let me help you by helping me out here. Give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, few seconds, we have it the way, no long intros. Today's video, we're coming to Kendra G. She had a woman call into her dating show looking for a man who makes at least $200,000 a year. I did not stutter, tribe. I said that correctly. Not 100,000, but 200,000. So let's get to the video. I know no one's gonna cook in this one, Ann. We're gonna try to make this make sense.
I see you now. What's your name, baby?
Okay. My name is
This is
Kim.
perfect. Kim, where you calling us from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston's in the house.
My pen isn't working. Kim, oh, here it is. Houston, Texas.
What's up,
Kim,
H-Town?
How old are you?
I am 35.
35.
The wall
What do you do for a living?
is here.
I am a independent dispatcher, and I also own a security company.
Independent dispatcher.
Okay, you're working. You putting in that grind.
You own a security company. Kim in Houston, Texas, 35, independent dispatcher. You own a security company. You have any kids?
I do. I have 2 adopted kids,
Two adopted.
2 adopted kids. Okay. How old are your 2 adopted kids?
6 and 16.
Oh, wow.
6 and 16.
Big gap.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign or birthday?
I am a Cancer.
This is Kim.
Kendra, again, why do we gotta continue with the zodiac signs? You've been getting better lately. We've seen your videos. I'm stopping early here. I think it will help you get better if you as a woman would just tell these ladies, us guys do not give a damn about these zodiac signs. We are not focused on that. That is not something we study. And to be honest, we look at that as like wasted time and fodder. So please, Kendra, if you want to help these women out, kill the zodiac sign questions here. We're not rocking with it. Maybe that's what you women are looking for and that's what you like. But if you're looking for a man, that is not what we're digging here. We look at that as we're just gonna be. Let's get back to the video here.
Houston, Texas, 35, is a Cancer, independent dispatcher, also owns her own security company, 2 adopted children. What kind of man you looking for?
I am
Uh-oh.
go-getter.
A go-getter.
Most of all, someone
Say
that's
it again,
confident with.
your phone went out.
Oh wow! Can you hear me now?
Your phone went out, so start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. Oh God, what kind of man you looking for?
Okay, can you hear me now? Is that better?
I can, yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so I am looking for someone I'm looking for a go-getter for the most part. Someone who's confident within themselves, someone who's very respectful, because I'm raising a daughter and a son. So I need someone, just to come in and show that male role model. Someone that's gonna love me unconditional. Someone who's gonna genuinely love me for me. For the most part, that's about it.
That's about it. Okay, what's the deal?
That's about it, guys.
A lot of children. I don't do a lot of children. To be honest, like my 2 babies that I have now, I love them dearly, but kids are not like my cup of tea. So,
Whoa.
I'll accept it.
Whoa, 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 wait, Ma. Wait. You're gonna make me bring my voice down here. You have 2 adopted kids that are 6 and 16. So that means you don't have your own. And you are looking for a man who you're saying he should not have a lot of kids, but you already got 2. So how do we play this here, guys, as well as women? When you have kids and I know you have your preferences and you say he can't have a lot of kids, but what if you have kids here then? You have your standards, but is it okay if he has 2 kids? Is it okay if he only has 1 kid? Or are you putting a barrier that you have these 2 adopted kids and he can have none? Because at 35 years old, we're getting to this way here where you're not thinking logically here, because most men may have kids at a certain older age. Now, I want to give the stat that 54% of my brothers here, my black men, are single and childless. This is a true fact. You look up in the CDC or blackdemographics.com. My brothers out here are being responsible. So let me ask this question here. You with 2 kids, adopted kids, do you think that's a fair deal if my men here are 54%? It's going to take on that situation and become stepdaddy? Let's think about this here, ladies. And if this is your personal situation here, apply it and see how men and how we think here. But let's get back to the video. Let's see what Kendra's going to say here.
At least one.
At least one.
Except at least one.
Really? Hold on.
Another.
I got to pause here. I know I went on a little tangent. You said at least one. Seriously? You have 2. So a guy can only have 1 kid. That's a little bit of hypocrisy here. You can ask what you want to ask for. Here's what we do in this men's space here. You can choose to have your preferences. The question is that man out there is going to be able to provide what you're looking for? That is the key here in this men's channel. We're not going to demonize you for it. But if you know the facts, then we're going to walk away. But if you don't know the facts, we're going to give you this work. Let's get back to the video.
Deal breaker for me is like cockiness. I don't like a man who's always cocky.
I need examples.
And a man that don't bring home the money. I make my money. I like to travel.
Guys.
So I need a man that's gonna be able to, keep up with me. Even though I have my kids, I travel with them as well. So I need somebody who's gonna be able to keep up.
Okay, you need somebody to be able to keep up. So are you saying you don't want your own biological kids one day?
I do, just one.
Just one. So could the guy have 1 kid already?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have to be in Houston, Texas?
I prefer, but I do travel. So I travel a lot.
Okay. Do you have an appearance requirement?
I am short, so I like taller guys. I'm 5 foot.
Oh, you're short, for real. Yeah. 5 foot.
I like taller guys.
With you, right?
But how tall?
Say that again.
5'3" would be good.
No, I need somebody at least 5'9".
At least 5'9". You're 5 foot, you said.
Yes. But I don't want nobody I can see eye to eye with.
You can't see eye to eye with.
I need a man I can look up to.
Oh boy. Ladies here. You know what though? I was going to be nice because 5'9" is the average actual height for a man. Doesn't matter culture or race, white, black, Puerto Rican. Doesn't matter the demographic here. The average man in the United States is roughly around 5'9", 5'9 and a half here. But here we are in the dating game here now. You are 35 years old with 2 adopted kids here. And you're basically saying that the guy can only have 1 and you're willing to give him 1, but time is really not on your side here, right? As far as like having a biological child. But you are 5 feet tall. So let's say that you wear the really, really tall heels that ladies really do like to rock. You're doing at least 3, 4-inch pumps. You got your red bottom stilettos. What? You're 5'4", 5'5" max, right? I don't know there's 4-inch heels, but there's various degrees and things of that nature. Let's say 5'4" with your best heels. A brother that's 5'7", 5'8" is not going to be a problem. He's going to be able to look down at you. You see, when you get to 5'9", that's average, right? And then when we're lower, we're looking at these other guys who are not at that height here. You're basically eliminating almost 40+% of men who could possibly want to be a stepdaddy. Now, I don't preach being stepdaddyism here. I said that with the ism. We don't preach that here, but maybe there could be a guy out here. You eliminated that guy because he got to be 5'9", because you got to be able to look up. But a guy 5'7", you're still looking up. Do you see that you can have this preference here? But are you going to be successful? Let's get back to the video. Let's see what Kendra's going to say here.
That's 5'3".
He got to be at least 5'9".
You got your preferences. I get it.
5'9". What else?
I'll settle for 5'7".
Y'all hear this? Settle?
You'll settle for 5'7". Okay.
Hold on.
Does he have?
I stop a lot in my videos. You know what? I don't give a damn because it's my videos. It's my channel. You don't like it? I'll post a link in the original so you can watch it, uninterrupted. But you're settling? Do you hear how women are talking to us here, guys? And women, are you actually having this type of tone where we see this? And this is the turnoff here. And let me just be honest here. I don't want to be mean, Ma, but you're not average. Can we say that? I mean, she's not an 8 or a 6. You know, I hate to be disrespectful, but if we're talking about the dating game, we're talking about looks and standards here, the average guy is not going to be checking for you. And then you got 2 adopted kids here. So when you say settle, why would you even say that? This guy could be your whole world, but an inch or 2 inches is you settling. All right, let's get back to the video.
Have to make a certain amount of money.
Uh-oh,
Yes.
money. Here we go, guys.
He has to make at least $200,000 a year.
Oh!
Are you on drugs?
No. I own 2 companies, Kendra. So I make my money. So I need somebody who can keep up with me.
You need someone to keep up with you. What we're seeing here, I did my live streams in Vegas and I'm back here in Chicago now. Women do not have any understanding of money management. You stated that you have 2 businesses, that especially in the beginning, and you just mentioned that now. And you stated that, yes, I travel and my kids come with me as well. So then if you make enough money where you're able to do everything you're doing and take your 2 kids, why does a man have to not only make what you make, but exceed that to this number of 200,000? Because if my man's a Henry, high earner, not rich yet, and he's an electrician making 85,000, yo, his 85,000 with your salary, y'all having some bomb vacations. Y'all having a good time. You're not getting a basic room if he's doing this and you're doing this here. You're upgrading to sweet life. So why does he have to be at the top 1%? And do you understand how many men, not just black men, but men in general? My tribe is multicultural here, and we can state this here. How many of us here are really making over 200,000 a year? Let's get back to the video. Is this gonna get any worse? Look at Kendra. She tripping too.
Kendra say I'm on drugs. No.
Yeah, you are probably.
In my right mind, sane mind.
How long have you been single for?
I've been single 4 years.
How many? 4 years?
4.
And have you had this 200,000 requirement for 4 years?
No.
When did you make that requirement?
When I started getting my own money up. And when I started bringing home that's when I started requiring.
How about require
Everything
looking
that
for
I
a good man
require is
and not
something
putting a
that I
dollar
can
sign
bring
on
to
him?
the table.
So let me ask you this. Is companionship more important than the 200K? Like if you meet a guy that doesn't make, so is that a non-negotiable? The guy has to make
It's
200.
negotiable.
Whoa, Kendra, good question. You know what? We lost our fallen soldier, Kevin Samuels. And Kendra was on his show about a year ago, and she still says things and does not hold people accountable all the time, but we can see the turn here. So that's a good question. Let's see how she answers that. Good question, Kendra. Let's see how she rolls with this here.
Negotiable. It is. It really is. It is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say he just have to. I'll take that back. He don't just have to make at least 200K, but I can't settle for nobody making less than, like, I would say 90.
Oh!
So you dated men that make both of those arrangements,
Yes.
right? So what happened with those relationships?
Hold on.
Well,
Before she gets into that, at least 90 now? At least 90. I'm going to keep repeating these stats over and over again because until people don't understand this here. The average, she average probably was a black man. I don't want to assume, but it's a black channel. The average black man makes about 42,000 a year. We can look this up. We're not making these stats up, people. That is what the average man is making these days. And you're expecting a man at least to have double that. When we talk about average, we're talking about the medium here. That means that, 50, the 50.1% that average that down the middle. So when you're going above that here, you're clearly eliminating over half the available dating pool. But women are not processing what is actually available to them and what they're eliminating and the things at their disposal so that they can be happy and have fulfillment lives here. But no, you're putting men on this dollar sign, on these assets that what they can bring to you instead of companionship and to build a nuclear family. Let's get back to the video.
So, to be honest, I haven't dated like a whole bunch of guys because I got married young.
Oh, you've been married?
So my ex-husband and I, we built like.
You was married?
Yes.
How long was you married for?
I was married for 10 years.
10 years, but you're
And you're
35.
officially divorced.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, okay, continue. And your ex-husband made 200K or 90K?
Yes, he makes more than that.
So why did you guys get divorced?
Why you say of him?
Because we grew apart. We got
married. You
we
grew
were
apart?
In our 20s. We were like, I was 21.
So
It was like,
that's a,
yeah, I was 21. So
You're
we
adult.
became two different people. We grew together, but you know, you grow apart. It was nothing bad between us or anything like that. We just grew apart.
that's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. You don't just grow apart. I don't want to hear that crap. Been married for 10 years. All right. We need to know, Kendra. I don't know if you're going to ask this question or not. If you're not, we're going to hold you accountable so that you can do this in your future videos. Who filed for divorce? It's got to be more than just growing apart here. We all grow older. We all advance in our age. But you want to know something that doctors are going to tell you? We are who we are once we hit adolescence. Once we get to that teenage stage, the 13, 14, 15, where that we start building and molding to ourselves here. Now, what happens as we get older, circumstances may influence who we actually really are, but we are who we are. So, for instance, you're raised a certain way in your teens, and then by the time you get to your 40s, if you're an asshole, you was an asshole as a teenager. You just happen to showcase it more as an adult, you know? But we are who we are, so you don't just grow out. Something happened. And we need details. But is Kendra going to give it to us? And he made that kind of money? And now you're looking for the next guy to make that kind of money? What did Kevin always preach? You don't get higher than your baby daddy or your ex. So if your ex is here, don't expect that you're going to get that same latitude. Let's get back to the video.
Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. This is Kim in Houston, Texas, 35, is a Cancer. Independent dispatcher, owns her own security company, has 2 adopted kids. What's the age range you want to date?
I like older guys, so I'll say 40, starting from 40.
40
to 50. Yeah.
40 to 50. So you go 40 to 50.
Yes.
Does he have to be in Houston?
Yes. I prefer, but he does not have to.
He does not have to. When was your last relationship, Kim?
It was 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Oh, you're right. You told me that. You don't got to answer this
Yeah.
question, but when was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
It's been a long time. Like maybe a year and a half.
A year and a half. Are you waiting for a relationship?
I am. No. I take that back. No, I'm waiting for someone I can trust. For me, I have to be comfortable. I have to be able to trust you before I let my guard down. So if I feel like I can't trust you, you can't just shoot the shit with me. So if I don't trust you, then no.
Why do you think you're single, Kim? Last 2 questions.
Why do I think I'm single?
Mhm.
Because I'm very straightforward. I don't sugarcoat anything. I know what I want, and I know what I don't want. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna run behind you. So that's why I'm single.
So okay, so you say you're very straightforward. You're not gonna sugarcoat anything. Do you also receive straightforward criticism?
I do, and I'm always open to criticism. I'm always open for correction. I'm always open, to things like that. So
Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Here we go.
a guy.
Man, you're
Wait, your phone's going out, boy.
women, y'all technology. Y'all need to get y'all act together when it comes to these call-in shows. Kevin had problems. Now Kendra G has
Can you hear
problems.
me now?
Man.
I'm sorry. Is that better?
Now. Yes.
Okay. I'm loving. I'm nurturing.
Yes. So answer the question.
I'm loving. I'm nurturing. I'm a great provider. If my man fall off, I know I can pick up the slack. So I think a guy would be happy to be with me because I'll be his helpmate and not a leech.
Okay, not a leech. All right, listen, this is Kim in Houston, Texas, 35. She's a cancer, independent dispatcher, also owns her own security company. She's 5 feet. She wants you to be at least 5'9". She will settle for 5'7". You have to make at least 200K. She will negotiate to 90K. Does the guy have to be in Houston, Texas?
You already asked that, Kendra.
He does not have.
That's the third time you asked that,
Okay.
Kendra.
And then you
That's
said
why these questions don't matter
You're open to having a biological child
right now.
I am.
Do you
Open.
want to get married again?
I do. I still believe in love.
Okay,
I'm not against it.
okay. And let's do it. Give them your Instagram name, Kim.
Nah. Nope. Not going to give the Instagram name. I'm going to post the original link in the description below. Y'all can go holler if y'all want to. I'm not going to publicly put that out there for my tribe. Oh no, we put the video out here for educational purposes for talking here. So let's talk about this here, guys. Now, obviously she seems like she could be a smart and, you know, maybe a kind woman. But what do we talk about in these spaces here? About your wants and needs, and are they reasonable? And are we actually thinking on the right plane here to get what we need here? Because let's just be honest, I could talk about so many things, but let's just get to the nail brass of it here. 200,000 a year. Ladies, I need you guys just to go look up some information of where these men that make $200,000 at. Not just how many of men make 200,000, but what states are they located in? Because here's a stat here. There are more women than men in this country here. That is a fact. And if we want to break it down to black people here in the black culture, if this is a stat that people are going to say that I'm lying, and you guys can look it up. In 2013, every black man of marrying age, there was 1.8 million more black women of that same stature. So that means that if every single black man was married, there'll be still 1.8 million single black women. That was in 2013. Now let's fast forward to 2021 right now. 2022 is still here. We don't have all the stats. Do you know what the number is compared to single women of marrying age? Doesn't matter if you're from 18 until you're still breathing on a machine, but you're still legally can get married. That's what we're doing. We're taking everybody. All right. That's men and women. 2021, 2.1 million more black women than men of marrying consent here. So when you look at the numbers, women, you have to compete because there's 2 million more of you. Then you want to add the fact that you want a $200,000 man. Now we're talking about the 1%. So we're looking at like 15, 20,000 of these men total in the United States. Then you need to break down what state are these men in. You're going to find a lot more of them in California. You're going to find a lot more of them in New York. You're going to find a lot more of them here in Chicago. Now, she's in Houston, Texas, so she may find a lot more of them in Texas as well, of course, here. But we just named out 4 states and, of course, Florida. But what about the rest of the United States? What about the rest of the women who watch these videos who have the same mentalities looking for the exact same thing? If you're living in Kentucky, cancel Christmas. You ain't going to find that guy. If you're living in Maine, you may want to start looking outside of black. You know, if we're going to go to Alabama, you may want to drop your price tag down. If you want to go to Mississippi, drop it even more. You want to go to Arizona, you might have a chance here, but you might can get to that 90,000 range, but still. But then when you heard how she said that she would do the minimum here. I've done videos here where my tribe, I have electricians, I have plumbers, I have painters, I have engineers that make 80 to 90,000 a year. These are good single men. And you want to know something? Women look down on him because of the clothes that they wear on their day-to-day basis, not knowing that they have jobs, cars, bank accounts, and they are successful men who are responsible and will take care of theirs. But we have women like this here who only use the 200,000 marker. And on top of that, too, you can only have 1 kid. Kids are hard. I don't need no more kids. She's saying 1, which technically means she don't want none. Ladies, you can't expect a man to come out and say, okay, I'm good with just 1 or no kids here. You're going to find that possibly here, right? But you know what it is? He ain't going to marry you. He's not going to lock you down, because if a man does not want kids, why would he give you half his assets unless he is in a situation where he needs to pass it down to somebody that's known his life? So keep these thoughts in mind here, ladies, and for our fellas as well. These are red flags that we need to watch out for because they're not looking at this as a whole. She never even stated the kind of man that she wanted. She never came out and said a guy with these moral values and who's a strong protector, who can be, who's around my covenant, that's gonna help me with my kids here. Nothing with that was stated. It was only dollar amounts and figures. Comment, like, subscribe, click on that bell notification below. I want to see what you guys think about this video and what her wants and needs are. And I want you to know what you guys think about my commentary and what I think about the situation here. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.